Radiant's up.
Don't care too much about that. They've got an Abaddon support to help you out with this at the ready with the stick. Mid lane, Earthshaker rotating in. He's got the fissure and the blood grenade. Quinn surviving for now, and he's gonna fall. Miposhka with a timely rotation on the Abaddon keeps Mirel alive. 25 and 6 versus 18 and 5, but that is to be expected as down bottom. Collapse. Uh-oh, he's dropping low. He is dead as Watson. The heal's keeping him alive. Miposhka trying to find the return kill. He will succeed, but the last right click from Malady helps him net another kill. 2 stacks now on that Black Grimwa. The 6-minute power rune about to spawn up top. You have Rue and Tofu both standing around here. Invis rune will be denied. Rue with a nice glimpse back, but there's the egg coming in from Quinn as Rue. Okay. Well, Tofu is actually just going to leave the kill over for Quinn. What a... up top though, seems like a back wall has come out onto Yatoro. Yatoro dropping very low, does have the stick and the mango, so he's going to stay alive now with the Mystic Snake trying to turn it around, but he does not have the HP. Mirel will come in and get the cleanup though. He's going to get at least one as Miposhka looks towards Ace, but no chance of getting that kill. Mirel doesn't even feel like chasing for that one, and Primal Spring. Well, I mean, you can't do eventually get the shard, which allows you to farm rather well, as mid lane Miposhka gonna be in some trouble. Photic Shield gonna be popped. He's got Raindrops and Wand at the ready, but he will not survive long enough. Mirel comes in though, and they're actually able to get the kill onto Quinn. There's no egg coming through here, not today. It's been scrambled and turned into an omelette, as Watson will also fall, so... looks like you're going to be trading 2 cores for 2 supports here, a trade that Team Spirit will take twice on a Sunday. Collapse. In some trouble, the golem is going to be dropped. Nether Swap's at the ready, but he can't press it. Doesn't even get a chance to pop the stick. He's dead. A little unfortunate as Quinn will get that kill. Whale of Discord coming in handy as he's looking. Yatoro farming up a Storm, Manta style done, looking for the Maelstrom mid lane. Malady gonna get Glimpse. There's the swap into the missile, and they will commit the Static Storm and the Wukong's command for this. That is just a Warlock. Quinn's gonna come in, trying to poke from afar. Shiva's got at the ready, so he can stand in Wukong's command with Nary Thought, as the Venge gonna get doomed up here. Collapse in some trouble. A Photic Shield keeping him alive, but arguably not for long. The Fissure comes in from Tofu to clean it up. Well, that, nearly done. You're probably going to be getting it in the next, getting the Ags in the next 5 minutes after that, as Rue is going to take a tumble. Dying for the cause. Laps still looking for the Aghanim Scepter. By and large, Gamins are the ones who are winning out here in the early game. I mean, it might look like Yatoro's on top, but you look at the next 3 cores in line, they're all Gaimin cores, as Malady will die. Not much committed, but I do believe that reveals the fact that there's a ward in the mid lane. Tofu is going to drop a sentry, but no chance for them to de-ward, not with Collapse around with the Aghanim Scepter. Quinn, I have to say, I'm a bit surprised by his decision to go BKB now. I feel like the fact that he's skipping out on the shot is definitely a little weird. Echo Slam gonna be dropped as the Disruptor takes a dive. Collapse gonna come back around with his second life. Nether Swap to try and run away with the Venge Illusion. And he is gonna get dope here. Ace really wants to make sure they can kill off this illusion, and indeed they do. Just gonna open up this top tier 2 for Siege here. This bottom part of the map where Quinn is farming out away the Ancients. Malady in some trouble, gonna be the first one to be spotted here. Mirel gonna go in with the Boundless Strike, as Malady somehow surviving, but not for long. Yatoro will eventually find the kill. And no ultimates committed. The Golem was dropped by Malady. Gaimin, they are here, but I don't know if they can take this fight. It's a good vacuum wall coming out onto 3. Rue dropping very, very low. The Crimson Guard keeping the Darkseer alive for now, as Malady will somehow from the grave get a kill onto the Disruptor. Watson comes in, drops a Doom onto the Medusa, but newsflash, the Medusa does not give a fuck. Well, the Earthshaker goes in with the Echo Slam. There's the Sunray coming through, and finally something to reset the fight a little bit as Toro starts dropping a bit low. But man, the damage output from this Medusa, standing in the middle of 4 heroes, the Crimson Guard was off in the Maelstrom. It's proccing like crazy. Thor himself descending down from the heavens to bless Team Spirit. And Team Spirit gonna be winning this team fight, or rather, Yatoro is at the very least. Malady is actually back from the grave. Solar Crest has dropped in, but Rel's here as well on the Monkey King. They're trying to take down the Darks here. Yatoro standing his ground, but there's Tofu coming in with the two-man fissure. And they will clean up both the Monkey and the Medusa. You may have your gods, but I am quite literally Odin. Confusing how the lore works in Dota. Although probably a topic for another time, as mid lane Miposhka has been caught, hurled up into the air, bot down low, and the Sunray will do the work. They're ready here for Yatoro if there's an extended team fight. Finding Ace would be great here. There's the Magic Missile coming in. Nether Swap at the ready if need be. No Static Storm just yet though, so Ace is gonna be fine. There's the Vacuum coming out. No, well, I don't see a wall, but I do see a Medusa illusion somehow. Okay, now the Wukong's command is going to be dropped along with the Warlock Golem. As Yatoro losing quite a lot of mana, but no kills found just yet. That is going to be 3 ultimates committed here from the side of Team Spirit, or rather, excuse me, 2 ultimates. Rue just getting his up now. Collapse loses his life. There's the Fissure block, and I don't think you want to go back into this if you're Team Spirit, but okay, Team Spirit, they're going to try and do something here. And oh my goodness, Watson actually getting shredded slowly but surely. Greater Healing Lotus at the ready for Yatoro. He's losing some HP. There's the Echo Slam coming through, but he manages to pop the Lotus in the nick of time. Doom still upon him, but the right click's going through. The Mjolnir is blocking. Yatoro's going to find himself a triple kill. This time around, nobody survives, and Quinn... whoa, how did he die here? He didn't have mana for the egg, so... oh man, that is so unfortunate. The Diffusal Blade from Yatoro actually doing the work, and now... glimpse out onto Tofu. Tofu trying to run away, but I don't think he's going to be too successful. There is the Boundless Strike coming in from Mirel. And man, Yatoro, he makes it look so damn easy on the Medusa. Collapse. Hastened by the Disperse. From the Disperser. Tofu gonna be the first one to be spotted, but they in fact go for the backlines first. Spotting out Watson, they want the far more valuable kill as Watson caught without his BKB. He is gonna be taking a lot of damage and he ends up falling. There's the glimpse coming out onto Tofu. Tofu's gonna die as well. Yatoro gets himself a dominating streak in gaming. Did not see that move coming. Yatoro showing himself in the mid lane though, so... might not expect this positioning coming in from Team Spirit. Collapses in the vicinity. He has got the swap, and there's Watson getting caught out once again. BKB is going to be forced. As Quinn going to get focused down by the Medusa. Now Wukong's command is going to get dropped along with the Static Storm, but Gaiman just choose to walk away. The glimpse now finally catching back the Doom, but no, the Matter Dodge was there from Watson. He's not going to get glimpsed back. Not today. As Collapse... he tries to go in once again and he tries to get something done in this team fight where Team Spirit blew so many of their ultimates, but look at that Nether Swap. Miposhka essentially being made the sacrificial lamb here so the rest of the Spirit members can get away. Stone Gaze still available, but Collapse is going to make a sacrifice out of Miposhka. As the Abaddon takes a tumble, Ace gets himself a double kill. Soon. Team Spirit looking to instantly smoke and take a fight, though. Malady is standing on the high ground looking to break the smoke. Miposhka, oh, okay, well, there is the Thunder Strike. It connects from Rue, and they're going to be able to get this Warlock. But that's the smoke broken here for Team Spirit. And as Tofu continues to be a bit annoying on position 4, like a mosquito. But oh no! Quinn, he's been caught out in the Aghanim, stepped a Static Storm. Can they actually take him down quickly enough? Mirel going in, but the BKB's popped it. There's the egg. Wukong's command not out in time. Stone Gaze is going to be used as well. Ace is dying, but he's got the surge to run away. There's the Nether Swap coming through, but he does not get the right clicks off in time. Yatoro's probably going to have to run away here. Disperser at the ready. Sunray by Quinn. He is walking forward. He's got another egg and he is going to use it now as Yatoro. Can he take down the egg? He's trying. No, he cannot. He got stunned up. I'm not too sure by what. But Yotaro will not get the egg, not today. 2 dead on Team Spirit, soon to be 3, perhaps even 4 as Mirel. Okay, well, he's coming in with the Wukong's command, never mind. Yotoro's gonna somehow survive and dish out the damage. His game and are gonna lose 5. What on earth? That was the edge of the team fight there from Mirel. Did he buy back for that one? It's Yotaro. Gonna TP in, not even full mana, but doesn't matter. They want to try and force something here. Quinn, well, there's the BKB being forced along with the dive, but they would really like to get the egg as well. Glimpse. Can it be found? Rue is looking for it, but they do not get it. And Ace, he's gonna go back in. There's the whack wall coming out onto 3. The wedge being targeted here, but there's the Axe Static Storm catching out the Doom. The Golem's gonna be dropped. Morel's gonna go in. There's the Wukong's command here. The egg dropped as well, but the egg is not gonna live. As Quinn takes a dive in order to try and protect Watson, who walks away from this one unscathed. But the same can't be said for Game & Gladiators mid laner, as Tofu, desperately trying to hold on now. He's going to have to pump out these fissures along with the totems. Hope to God that the Aftershock is enough, but with the banner coming in, he's probably going to have to commit more. And well, the Darkseer is going to go in. There's the Echo Slam coming in, but doesn't do nearly as much as it should. The Darkseer is going to end up falling here, and so is Tofu. There was the glimpse. You'll set to try and survive, but the Nullifier is there as well, and I think this just might be game. As Game are doing more magical damage, not like there is a lot of it to be honest, but, you know, every little bit counts. Warlock's gonna get found, popped like a piñata. He's okay for now, still has the Aegis, so really just scratching my head as to what Cayman are getting done here with that buyback coming in from Malady. Wayne looking to try and chase, but I don't think he can do nearly as much. There's the mana burn coming in from Watson, but it's now on cooldown for 17 seconds, and Yotaro even gets fed over a Lotus, so he's fine. They're trying to find something here. Quinn's gonna BKB, does have the egg, but no, he ran out of mana. Can he pop the one? Pop the one and pop the egg? No, he's not able to do so. The mana burn still coming through. Quinn will be able to dive away. Finally gets the mana for the egg, but it's too little too late. I think you might have some casualties here. Watson once again with the Manta dodge though, avoiding the glimpse, but Ace, he didn't get the memo. He went in and now he's tanking an Axe Static Storm. As the rest of Team Spirit try and disengage, seeing the number of ultimates committed from the side of Game and Doom was used. Backwall is... Was it the Warlock? Nope. Was it the Chica? Yes, it was. Okay, well, speaking of the Doom, he's gonna get popped quicker than a piñata at a Mexican kid's birthday party as they take down Watson. The Once does have buyback, but holding on to it for now. Team Spirit, though, they can just take this as an invitation to go high ground. Test the waters. Gonna drop down buyback status, and you can see that literally nobody on the side of Gaiman has buyback except for that Doom. Okay, AC's gonna go in with the vacuum wall. There's the Echo Slam coming in. The Once they take down Wrench once, they take down Wrench twice. Collapse is gone. Yotoro's gonna fall as well. Morel dropping so low as well as the Phoenix went in with the egg. It's 3 cores dead for the side of Team Spirit, and buybacks available on only one of them. Watson did have to buy back for that one, but Ace gonna get himself a triple kill at the end of all of that, but Poshka falls as well. Baden, Watson still going ham at the TFO with the amp damage rune, and not a single set of racks has been found, and now it's like Gaming are potentially in some trouble. There's the glimpse, Axe Static Storm as well. Wukong's command gonna be dropped. Can they actually find the Darkseer? Well, yes, he's gonna get swapped back, and there's Nullifier, but a nice vacuum ball coming on to multiple heroes. He's still somehow surviving, but not for long. Quinn drops the Sunray, but doesn't get much done with it. Yotaro TP's in with the Disperser, looking to find someone. Nice fissure by Tofu, though, to try and cut them off, but there's a refresher and the BKB from Quinn to not get glimpsed back. And Gaiman, they are just gonna TP out. Really, it's gonna be tier 5. At minute 35, that's problematic. You either get Stygian Desolator, you get Boots, or you get Fallen Sky, or Necrobook, or something or the other. Anyway, coming back to the game here, they're going to try and make a move. There's the Vacuum Wall along with the Echo Slam to try and take down Monkey King the Once, but Morel did get swapped out, and he is able to get off, well, the Wukong's command as a result. Mjolnir just proccing like crazy as it completely wrecks my BC. But apart from Tofu, there has been no casualty yet. Maybe my GPU. I'm gonna have to check later on. Yatoro still has the Stone Gaze. And the Monkey King still has the Aegis Refresher shot at the ready as well. I mean, if anything, this is time for Team Spirit to go high ground. Well, okay. Yatoro gonna get doomed up here. They're gonna try and bring down the Medusa, but the Stone Gaze was, was not popped. And Watson is down. The collapse, Wenge dropping really low, but the Sunray is not nearly enough. Quinn is gonna die. He is dead. 90 seconds. Does have the buyback, but no Refresher orb at the ready here. And Team Spirit are knocking on your high ground. Buyback at the ready as well for Yatoro if need be. Quinn gonna get silenced up. In some trouble. There's no Dispel available on the side of Gaiman. He could just end up dying. Yes, Quinn. He's gonna get glimpsed back and fall. That's gonna be a dieback on the Phoenix. Kakao, motherfucker. But it's Kakao for his own death. I mean, he's gonna drop. Squealing out in agony. If that is what birds do. Well, birds caw. But do they squeal? They're gonna clean up the final set of frags here, securing Mega Creeps. And probably the game. Yatoro, he's got buyback at the ready, so he does not care. Not in the slightest. Just gonna go and try and clean this game up. Gem being dropped in an awkward position here, but Mirel not looking to fetch that. Yatoro, well, taking some damage, but there's another swap coming in from Collapse, not even allowing them to get that first life easily. And well, Gaiman, you can channel the upheaval all you want, Malady, but it's not going to save your throne. The Darkseer falls. That should be game. It's just the two supports from the side of Gaiman, and the double Gs get dropped. And so does the Radiant Ancient, as Team Spirit will take the first game here in this best of two. And gentlemen, welcome back to Fissure Universe episode 6, where we've got Team Spirit going up against Gaming Gladiators here. No one really winning out precisely, but up top is where we've got first blood. It's Watson finding the silencer. Not too sure what's going on there. Creep Wave in a weird position. And Watson's here is looking pretty decent too. 9 and 5. Miposhka is here and he's got no D-ward off as well, but I think Mirel is probably dead here. Creep Wave on the tower. There's the dispose. And Mirel will take a tumble. Only so much Miposhka can do on the other Titan there. Quinn probably to be devoured by the storm. And down bottom, Meepo gonna rotate in. Yatoro in some trouble here. Just gonna get ran at. The net is gonna connect, and this is a very dead Muerta ace. Gonna be able to find that kill with the help of the decay. While up top, oh, even though Wisdom Shrine gonna be contested here, Rue thought he was gonna have a free one, but no, Malady actually makes his way over there, and the second Meepo was also at the ready. Rue dropping low to the Shadow Word and the Fatal Bond, and Collapse, well, he will slap Watson down as Watson. Fancy maneuvers, but, well, Mirel, he is fancier on the Storm. Manages to get the kill. So all is good in the Team Spirit herd. Except for Miposhka. He is very much not okay. In fact, he is pretty far from okay. He is dead. Death. Early on, your Meepo is going to be resilient. You get another pipe. All of a sudden, the Meepos are just not going to die. Up top, though, Watson in some trouble, or is he? Because Collapse is actually the one who ends up eating the Dream Coil, and with the Amp Damage Rune, they get the kill. Quinn going to pick that one up. Get closer towards his... Oh! Down bottom. Poshka also going to fall. We were in the early game. And I think it has made all the difference. Mirel's going to rotate in now as that Pulverize just completely destroys the Marcy. But they're going to turn their attention towards Ace instead. The far more valuable kill. Going to get them a bunch of gold. It's Collapse to pick it up and get closer towards his Blink Dagger. Ooh, last one actually proccing there, surprisingly. Quinn has to be careful. There's a silence coming in from Yatoro with the help of the calling. Oh my god, Quinn's just dead. One small misstep coming in from Quinn and have that deconstruction going. Well, Quinn just juking and jiving around. Collapse goes in. There's the global silence at the ready. The onslaught's there along with the Pulverize, and he is in the stream, which means he is faster, dishing out those trample movement damage procs a lot quicker. A whole bunch of word salad there that just left my mouth. Not sure what all that means, but what I do know is that Team Spirit, they are not long for this world. Not with Quinn coming in. He's probably going to end up finding Rue here on the silencer. Ooh, chooses not to jaunt in. Okay, they're just going to lose Collapse. So they go 1 for 1. People farm, you know, let the Undying farm, let the Buck farm. You've got more of the map. Just be efficient at this point. Collapse, though. Ooh, juking, jiving, but not enough against the Marcy. He's going to catch him out with the help of the rebound onslaught. A bit too short. And well, Tofu sets up for that kill. Nothing to allow this Collapse hero to just go in uncouth and keep pumping out the pressure. Ace, okay, gonna get spotted. There's the global signs coming in as well. So Puck also in some trouble. The chain stuns are there, and they've taken down Quinn on top of face. It's a 2-for-1 special here, as Morel's gonna get caught out. There's the Earth Splitter coming through, as Watson's dropping very, very low. And the damage coming in from Miposhka. He's a fucking Elder Titan, but he's chasing down this Meepo like he is his bitch. As Watson trying to run away, but there's the dinosaur. A species once considered extinct, but now putting Meepos out of extinction. Well, if you're putting someone out of extinction, does that mean you're putting them back into life? I don't know how that works. Actually, it's Team Spirit who end up losing a ton of their heroes. Yeah. As Miposhka gonna walk into, well, 3 gaming heroes. Didn't like how that story ended. How it ended, excuse me. Malady, Tofu level 12. That's Collapse. Okay, he's gonna go in. They're gonna find themselves a Warlock. It's not too bad, not too good. Middle of the pack. Mid lane though, Morel could be in some trouble. He actually zipped into the puck. Quinn was there with the help of the Waning Rift, but he breaks the coil and he zips away. He's fine. He's got the Region Rune. He's okay for now. Got the Global Silence at the ready. If Collapse goes in, if he has a hunch that something is going on, then things could go south very, very quickly. Okay. There's the Astral Spirit there. Storm Spirit zips in, hoping to steal the ace, but it's actually Collapse who picks it up. Morel with the BKB trying to survive. Collapse, can he actually get out though? That's the question. No, he does not, but he still has his Pulverize at the ready. Are they going to go back in for round 2? No, they're not. They're going to leave Collapse for dead. They say, thank you for stealing the Aegis. Sayonara now. See you later. It's time for us to take our leave. Against the Buck and the Marcy anyway. And Tofu gonna try and take out that Observer Ward, but probably gonna pay for it with his life here. Quinn drops the coil in response, actually jaunting forward here. Yatoro trying to stand his ground, but I don't think he's as strong as he believes himself to be. Gonna pop the Pierce the Whale, but is the magic damage there? Yes, it is. Ace gonna get the kill with the help of the Soul Rip. And Team Spirit, TP coming into the top lane as they've spotted out Collapse. Collapse picks up a huge treasure trove of bounties though before he falls. Could somehow scrounge up 50 more gold. He would have the Black King Bar recipe, but he buys out the shard before he dies. Oh, I don't know about that, man. That is a rock onto the Meepo. You would pretty much get like max uproar stacks instantly. Although down bottom, Global Science is going to be popped. Tofu probably going to be the casualty of war, but they are trying to find Quinn. Quinn in some trouble here with the damage rune available from the storm. Quinn is dead. BKB TP out as Morel. Well, oh, is BKB actually going to get cancelled thanks to the golem coming in from Malady? So they get 2 return kills here. And Yatoro, he was sticking around. I'm not too sure what he was doing there, but he's going to get quickly slapped down by the Undying Ace. Able to get the kill with the Soul Rip. As Gaiman, they trade out their mid laner for 3 on the enemy team. And Tofu, he's not done yet. He's got a Miposhka as well. Had the shot at the ready. And Ace gonna find himself a double kill. 4 dead on the side of Team Spirit. The creep wave is pushing in through the bottom lane. Probably not anyone on Team Spirit, but Poshka, he's gonna be the one breaking the smoke. And Quinn, you know, able to pick up that kill. No problem. Looking for the Witchblade, looking for the Parasma next. But they are gonna smoke. They are gonna try and fight this. Misery Orbs being dropped. Miposhka, Elder Titan buying some time. Tofu, okay, well, he is gonna pop the ult and find the silencer, but the silencer pops the global silence before he dies, and they get the puck in turn. So they get something done with the start of that. Pierce the Veil's gonna be popped. Meepo's gonna go in. He's gonna make quick work of the Elder Titan, but oh, the damage from Yatoro, it was there. One of the Meepos was dying, but he pressed the Mega Meepo button, and suddenly it's Watson turning things around onto Yatoro as Yatoro bends a knee, takes the fall, and Watson's looking for more. Collapse could be in some trouble here. Back for that one into the game. And there should most certainly be a set of frags here for the side of Gaiman. Okay, but if you could find the puck, it would be huge, and indeed they do. They pop the Elder Titan ultimate, the Earth Splitter, and they get the kill. Watson dropping low, also in some trouble. Mirel looking to get some more Malady in some trouble, and Mirel is going to be able to find that kill. The Storm holds down the fort while Yatoro is in the fountain. And looks like they might have even found Ace here onto the Undying. Meepo coming back in though, looking to clean that fight up. But a nice stomp coming in from Miposhka. And that damage is pretty ridiculous coming in from the Elder Titan. The briefcase man is going to make quick work of the Meepo. Miposhka hitting for 500 damage a pop. All the armor stripped away thanks to the natural order. And Collapse, he isn't done yet. He's setting up for more Tofu. Okay. Fancy footwork there. Dispose, rebound over to the other side. But fancy footwork is only going to get you so far against a Storm. Uproar going to be popped here by Collapse, trying to turn it around with the right clicks. But Ace is back into the game here. Pulverize committed, but the Tombstone save is there. And now Mirel and Collapse, they might have overstayed their welcome here. Collapse getting chased by the zombies. No chance for him to turn around and kill them off. He's just going to die. And that's going to be Gem hitting the deck. Is Gaiman going to get that one? Not. Up top though, Yatoro going to get coiled up. Glimmer Cape is there. Pikes also and the ready. Jump True Side has... was also available onto someone? No, it was actually the Sentry. Well, no, it was actually the Puck who had the gem. And with the Warlock Golem, they actually cancelled the BKB TP here. Yatoro has been left for dead. There's only so much the Muerta can do. Managed to cancel the upheaval as she struggles to find a target. Yatoro knows he's dead. He's just going to try and make the most of it before he falls. Buys out the Chrysalis. No buyback. Mirel in the mid lane though. I think he might be dead. Tries to TP out, but it's too little too late. Watson has his number, and the Storm, well, he's going to take a tumble. That's going to be... Well, Collapse, he's going to spot out the Undying. They're going to make quick work of him. With the damage output coming in from the Muerta, this time around it's enough. Enough to kill the Undying at the very least. No chance to pop the BKB for Ace, so... And what's the plan here for Team Spirit? They've got a smoke at the ready on Miposhka. Yatoro's going to quickly shove the wave out. They're going to drop the coil though. There's the first global silence coming through. And the puck is starting to drop low. Second global silence at the ready as well. But Ace is somehow surviving. On the Undying in the middle of multiple heroes. Golem completely off the mark. But they do end up getting the ET. Miposhka dead for the time being. There's the second global silence coming through. But can they find the puck? No, the puck slowly walking away. Glimmer Caped, he's fine. Watson goes in, pops the BKB and the Mega Meepo. Yatoro pops the Pierce the Veil, but he still has the BKB at the ready. Fresher Orb has been popped. Ace is actually gonna fall as Yatoro makes quick work of him. Oh my god, a triple kill for Yatoro out of nowhere! The Mioli procs coming in along with Collapse. Just jumping in on the Primal with the Onslaught and the... Okay, well, Collapse gonna go in with the Pulverize. Goes for the cannot be rooted during trample talent on level 25. There's the uproar coming through. Mirel looking to go in with the Aghanim Scepter. He's managed to fight 3 on the start. He is completely sending Gaiman back. And there's the Earth Splitter coming in as well. Watson BKB TP out attempted. He's going to be alive. But he is the sole survivor of the massacre in the dire jungle as Team Spirit. What a play coming in from Mirel, standing in, but this man's confidence is still not shaken after that early game. Standing and delivering. But now, the page has been turned. It's Team Spirit's time to shine. As in the backline, Tofu, okay, he's gonna get caught out alongside Quinn. Once again, it's Mirel with the Vortex. Quinn surviving, but only for a little while longer. The phase shift doesn't do all that much. Collapse is gonna pop the refresher off. There's Watson going in on the Meepo, but there's a quick buyback coming in from Roof for the Global Silence. They're gonna find Watson here. Watson dead. Does have buyback at the ready, but 3 are dead on gaming without that buyback. And I think this just might be game. GG is called. And my goodness, Gaming Gladiators, they tap out. They are done. Team Spirit just continue stomping this team over and over again. They just can't seem to catch a break.